I'm here to answer any question you might have on detoxification. Okay, so let's wait and see. Yeah. So we're going to talk about fruits and herbs. We're going to talk about any issue you might have that you want me to address. Okay, I'm here to do so. In the meantime, we can talk about hair growth and how to grow hair. Okay, because hair growth is a very pressing thing. A lot of people have issues with growing their hair, and I want to share with you the simple ways of how you can grow your hair. Okay, so when you can't grow your hair, when you can't grow hair, it indicates acidosis. Okay, this means that your body is highly acidic. It means that you are not the foods you've been eating, the animal products, the cooked starches, the food you've been eating, turns the body into an acidic state. And when the body becomes acidic, okay, it's going to affect your hair growth. Okay, so eventually your hair is going to start falling out. It's acidosis. So you want to stop the hair from falling out, you need to adjust the diet. Hello, welcome. If you have any questions, please feel free and ask. Okay, I'm here to help you. Do my best to help you. So if you have any questions, please do ask. I will make sure that I address it the best way I can. Okay, welcome. Again, if you have any questions, like I said, feel free and ask. But I was talking about hair growth. Hello. Hair loss for men. It's funny you just said, I was just speaking about hair loss right now, okay? So the reason why you would lose hair, okay, yes, there's a genetic factor to it, but the deep reason why you lose hair is because your body is acidic. You're in a state of acidosis, and this is affecting the glands and the hormone levels, and it's causing your hair to fall out. The actual acids will burn the hair follicles as well, okay, and cause hair loss. So if you want to fix it, you have to change your diet. You have to stop eating the foods causing this in the first place. You know, go to 100% fruit diet, and then you can add some green drinks in there. And I would use herbs for the kidneys, the adrenals, the lymph system, stomach, and bowels. Plus, I would use extra herbs for the scalp and the hair region. Okay, herbs like ginkgo leaf, hawthorn berry, cayenne extract, ginger are perfect for blood flow to the scalp. We have it on our website. It's called a Neurological 1, and it's called a Circulation 2 tincture, and they boost blood flow to the hair scalp region. Also, you can put a hair oil. Use a hair oil. Hair oil will help stimulate growth on the outside. In other words, they boost blood flow going into the scalp as well, and you attack the hair growth inner and out, and you see your hair start growing nicely. Okay, so yeah, someone says my wife is losing a lot of hair. I just explained it why. Your wife is losing a lot of hair because her body has become acidic, and the mucus, stagnant mucus and acids is affecting the glands. Okay, that's the reason why she's losing hair. So you want to fix it. She has to change her diet. Just to go and alkalize her body. 100% fruit diet and some green drinks, and use herbs. Okay, for the kidneys, adrenals, lymph system, stomach, and bowels. Okay, we call it the Fabulous Five, as some of you may know already. Okay, the Fabulous Five. And you might use that, okay, to help cleanse the body, and use extra herbs like cayenne pepper extract, ginger, hawthorn berries. These are fantastic herbs, ginkgo leaf, to boost blood flow to the scalp region. Okay, so this is how I would address it. Okay, so let's see. Anyway, if you have any questions, like I said, feel free and ask. Okay, let's see. Is this good for diabetics? Like, if you're talking about a diet for blood sugar issues, absolutely, you need to be on a raw vegan diet. That's the best diet you can use, okay, to help you, because a raw vegan diet, you are getting rid of the acidity levels in the body. You're alkalizing the body. And remember, the reason why such a thing would happen to you is because your glands are full of mucus and acids, and affecting the function of the pancreas and the adrenals, and it's not allowing you to operate properly. So to fix it, I'll alkalize the diet, or a raw vegan diet at the very least, and move towards the low glycemic fruits, okay, and use a lot of herbs to heal the body, to help the body to heal. Okay, very important, very powerful. Let's see if I have any questions. Like I said, I'm here for a short period of time to help you. If you have any questions, please feel free and ask. Okay? I'll do my best to help you. Okay, so let's continue. You have any, like I said, any questions? Healthy hair seems to be a pressing issue. There's quite a bit of people having hair loss. Okay, let me see. Yeah, so like I said, hair, very simple. Alkalize the body. Always alkalize the body. It's very important that you stop the cause. The cause is an acidic diet. This is affecting your hormones, affecting the glands producing the hormones. Okay, and And granted, it's genetic as well. I mean, your parents, your grandparents all have a weakness towards the scalp region, so any weakness is expressed there. Okay, and you want to avoid that going the same line. It's called epigenetics. So alkalize the diet and add the herbs in there. Okay, abundance of herbs. So let's see. Okay, if any questions, like I said, you have on detox, on healing, feel free and ask. A little bit about me. I'm a herbalist. Okay, I'm also a detox specialist. I'm mostly self-taught, but also trained to use herbs and fruits and greens to help you get better. That's what I do. That's what I have a knack for. Okay, and my extra talent is that I know how everything connects to each other. In other words, what glands work with each other, how the hormones are produced, etc. I know how to address those using herbs and the diet. Okay, so if you want to go to natural healing, a way to heal yourself, this is how you do it. Okay, let's see. So yeah, let's wait a bit for more people to join. But like I said, any questions, feel free. I will do my best to help you answer your questions. So someone was asking me, why is it so simple when we're using fruits and herbs? Why is it just fruits and herbs? Because we use fruits because fruits are the kind of foods that the human species was meant to eat. They're very easy to digest. They take 15 to 30 minutes to digest. It has full of minerals, vitamins, full of antioxidants, full of flavonoids, but more importantly, they are astringent. So most of them are astringent, which means they pull out toxins, pull out mucus, they move the lymph system. It's one of the easiest way to move the lymph system. And the lymph system is it is the immune system of your body, the main immune system of your body. It's what removes waste or acids from your 100 trillion cells through to the lymph nodes, through to the kidneys, where it's eliminated. And if it's not working properly, you're going to have an issue. Okay, that's the main cause. That's why we always go on fruits. Herbs are there to strengthen and clean, okay, the cells. We have herbs for the kidneys, herbs for the liver, herbs for every single body part has a herb for it. But how you connect it is how you succeed of using the fruits and the herbs. Someone asked me, how long can you go on a fruit diet? There are fruitarians out there, which means that people eat nothing but fruits. Okay, I'm not a fruitarian, but what I do is I use the fruits to heal. But if you're trying to heal something, you get on the fruits and the raw vegan diet for as long as it's needed to heal. So there's not actually a specific time. If you're trying to just heal a general, like just to feel good, a detox session, then 2 to 4 weeks is a good time period just to reset the body. But if you're trying to heal something, you use the fruits and the raw vegan diet with the herbs for as long as it's needed to heal the body. Okay. Thank you so much for the gift. I really appreciate it. Very kind of you. It makes me so happy to help you guys the best way I can. And someone says, what do you use to lower blood pressure? Okay, blood pressure. Let's see. Yeah. So how do we lower blood pressure? Blood pressure. Remember blood pressure. When you see the number for your blood pressure, right, the top number is represents the adrenals. The bottom number represents the kidneys. So when you have an issue of blood pressure, it's because there's a misfunction of the adrenals and or the kidneys, and both. And it's very common to have high blood pressure, but at the same time low blood pressure, because remember that your body, you have 2 kidneys, 2 adrenals, and it fluctuates on both sides. So if you measure the left, it's going to be different than the right. Okay, blood pressure, and also it changes per minute. It changes by the minute. So to get a really accurate blood pressure reading, you need to take several of them, and then you can add it up and divide it and get the average. Because sometimes you go to the doctor's office and you get scared and your blood pressure is high. So it's not a true indication of the number. But to address a high blood pressure, you need to fix your kidneys and adrenals. So I would go on a 100% fruit diet, or very least raw vegan diet, and I would use the Fabulous 5 herbs. Okay, that addresses the kidneys, the adrenals, the lymphatic system, the endocrine glands, and the bowels. Okay, and I'll take extra herbs for the kidneys and extra herbs for the adrenals, and give it time. And you see your blood pressure will normalize, and then you can ask your doctor to take you off pills if that's what he wants, he or you want. Okay. Someone says, could you please explain eczema and dermatitis? Okay. Any kind of skin condition is a kidney issue, because your skin is the 3rd kidney. It's essentially called the 3rd kidney. And what it does is it eliminates waste, especially gases. But when your kidneys are not filtering waste properly, the skin is going to try and take the burden, and the skin is not as efficient. So what's going to happen is that it's going to accumulate acids, because it's not eliminating them quickly enough, and the body will deposit in fatty tissue and cholesterol, like tissue, the lymph system, to protect you. So this will come as eruptions in your skin. So if you want to fix that, you need to fix your kidneys. It's your kidneys and your lymphatic system. So I'll be on 100% fruit diet, and I use herbs for the kidneys, the adrenals, the lymph system, and stomach and bowels to get everything going. And the skin eruptions will lessen and go away. Okay. So like I said, feel free to ask questions, okay? I'll try and keep this short and sweet, but I'm trying to make it as effective as possible. Someone says they have so you have bowel issues, sorry. Not every fruit can be good. Yes, it's true. If you have IBS, Crohn's, anything like that, sometimes you can't use the fruits because it's too aggressive. So if you use citrus fruits, it's not that it's going to harm you. It's just like it's going to express what's in there. Okay, it's going to show you what's in there, and you're full of acids. You're full of interstitial lymphatic. You're experiencing interstitial lymphatic constipation or congestion, which means that your lymph system is not moving. Which means that the acids are literally burning you from the inside out. That's why you have that burning sensation. That's why you're actually bleeding, from the gut region. So you need to get rid of this. You need to get the kidneys to work better, because the kidneys is what will remove those wastes and get the lymph system to move. So I would be on green drinks first with the herbs. Okay, remember I showed you the herbs, the Fabulous 5 herbs. Okay, and the kidney tea, and the kidney tea right here. Okay, and you use herbs for the bowels to strengthen the bowels, and go on green drinks. Okay, for a week or two, then transition and move into sub-acid fruits. Okay, like pears and apples, and then eventually build up to the more aggressive fruits. And you see that as the acids are leaving your body, your gut and bowel start to repair itself, and you feel better. Okay, very simple. But I also use herbs for the liver and pancreas, because they are part of the whole digestive process, part of the GI tract. Okay, so yeah, that's what I would do. So definitely go on green drinks first, and then go into sub-acid fruits like bananas, pears, apples, like that. And then when you see you are getting better, then you can add the more aggressive fruits like the grapes and the melons. Okay. Hey, hello, nice to welcome. Thank you for the kind gestures. Let's see, have any questions? Like I said, if you have any pressing questions, please feel free and ask, and I'll help you. How do we get protein in the fruits and the veggies? So protein is in the fruits and veggies. Okay, if you look at mother's milk, for example, mother's milk is 0.9% of protein. This is in line with all fruits and veggies. Okay, the mother's milk is given to obviously to children when they're growing at the youngest age, and it has the lowest protein level of 0.9, which is far lower than what the experts tell us to have, 20 to 30%. In natural healing and detoxification, we understand that protein is very dangerous for your kidneys. It's very dangerous for your body, because when protein is used, like animal protein, direct protein supplementation, you are causing an acidic effect on the body. When the body breaks down the protein, it leaves an acid hit, and this accumulates and eventually affect your kidneys and your lymphatic system, and it can cause kidney damage and colon issues as well. Okay, a lot of bodybuilders have this experience. They have arthritis, they have colon issues, and they have kidney failure, and this is because of a high protein diet. You take the example of nature. Nature in fruits is 0.1. Is 1% to 0.9% of protein is in fruits and veggies, and it's bioavailable. So all the protein you need is in the fruits and the veggies, raw fruits and veggies. So you don't need to supplement or take any additional protein, because it's going to be harmful for you. Okay, so it's very important that you avoid supplementation of protein. Okay, and keep it very simple. So yeah, like I said, feel free and ask questions. Okay. That's another question. Skin. I told you about skin. Skin is a kidney issue, so you gotta fix the kidney. Okay. Someone asked me, what's my background? I'm actually part Ghanaian from West Africa, and also part Lebanese. I'm mixed, but I live in Canada. I'm Canadian. Okay, that's where I'm from personally. I feel like everybody's unique and has their own way and something to offer, and I think everybody is beautiful in that regard. But yeah, that's my background. Okay, that's where my accent is from. I'm actually from Ghana as well. Okay, so someone says reducing arthritis, inflammation. So when you see any kind of issue like this, arthritis, some call it autoimmune issues, or any kind of pain, you have to remember what's causing the pain. Pain is caused by acids, okay, trapped acids, literally. If your kidneys are filtering and your lymph system is moving, you will not have any trapped acids. Okay, in other words, the acids won't stick around and burn you up. And this can be proven very simply. If you go on a 100% fruit diet and you have any kind of pain and joint pains and stuff like that, and it's not to the arthritis level, you get relief in 2 or 3 weeks, because you're moving the lymph system and you're draining out the acids. Very, very simple, okay? So, but if you have arthritis, that's chronic acidosis. That's acidosis is very, very deep. So it's going to take a bit of time to get to clean it out. You need to be on a 100% fruit diet, or at the very least a raw vegan diet, and you need to be on the herbs, okay? You need to kidney filtration. You have to get your kidneys to filter. This means add some dry fasting, like a 14 to 16 hour dry fast, daily dry fast. Break that with fruit juices, and then have fruits and repeat the cycle. And go heavy on the herbs. Okay, the Fabulous 5 tincture. This addresses the kidneys, the adrenals, the lymphatic system, the endocrine glands, and the bowels. Okay, and use the kidney tea, because I said arthritis is it's a kidney issue, meaning that, I mean, they call it a name, arthritis, but it's actually chronic acidosis. So your body is highly inflamed, and you got to quench the flame, so to speak, inflammation, by using alkalizing fruits and veggies and the herbs. Very, very simple and very effective. Once you do it, it take a bit of time because it's chronic issues, right? You give it a few months, and you see, you feel fantastic. Someone says, when in doing a fruit diet, can we use any kind of fruit? Yes, you can use any kind of fruit. The only fruits I think that I prefer that you avoid are the avocados, coconut, bananas, not because they're bad, but because they are to the heavy side. And when you're detoxing, you want to be putting very light, astringent fruits in you, which are like the citrus fruits, the grapes, and the melons, because you need astringency. You need to move the lymph system. You need to break down the mucus, because the mucus and acid is what's causing your issues. So we need to move those. When you have bananas and coconut and avocados, they're not going to stop your detox, but they're not the most aggressive healers. And we want aggressive fruits so you can heal quickly. Right, so that's why I avoid those. But apart from that, any fruit will do. Okay, the best ones are the citrus fruits, the grapes, berries, and the melons are fantastic. Okay, so someone says do a video on restoring vision. I have quite a few videos on eyes and the head region, and it's very simple why this happens. Okay, and it's because you got mucus, stagnant mucus and acids in the head region. When your gut is congested and you can't drain acids out, when your kidneys are not working properly, mucus will build up in your sinuses and your head region, and this will affect your ears, your eyes, to affect the endocrine glands in the head region, and to affect brain function as well. And you need to get that out of your head quickly, out of your head quickly. You gotta get the mucus out. So how do you do that? You go 100% fruit diet, clean the bowels, make sure the bowels are clean, use some enemas, use the herbs for the bowels, get the kidneys to filter, very important. Clean the adrenals, get the adrenals working better. You know, I'll use herbs for the kidneys. I'll use the Fabulous 5. I just showed you the kidney tea. I'll use something called bowel strength tincture we have on our website, and that cleans the bowels for you. And at the same time, I use herbs for the scalp and push blood flow to the head region. Stuff like neurological 1 tincture, we call it, and circulation tincture 2. As well, I'll use eye washes. We have a few eye tincture. You put a few drops, has stuff in there like bilberry, and you wash your eyes, okay? And this is how you get the mucus out of the head region and get better vision, okay? Very simple. Okay, let's see. Can I say... Some people are funny, some people are cruel and funny, but it's you know, hey, it's how you see me is how you see yourself. Okay, so I only see the best in people. I don't see bad stuff in people. Okay, but some people are outright mean, which is fine. It doesn't bother me in the least. It's how you live with yourself. Okay, so you have any more questions? Like, feel free to ask. I'm gonna scroll and see if I missed anything. Okay, yeah, like I said. Healing is quite simple. It's the fruits and herbs. You stick to the fruits and herbs, okay? And the reason why it's so simple is because it's how the human body was designed. It's designed to be. It's very complex. In other words, when you break it down, it's too complex. Science can't even keep up to it because the way everything works together, it's intricate. Requires essence that cannot be quantified. So it's hard to see how things actually work. But the function of the human body is very simple. Okay, it's like nature or God, whoever you believe in, designed the human body to be that way. Very simple in its function. You put the right fuel in there, it will function properly. You put the wrong fuel in there, it won't function properly, like a car, okay? You don't put the right fuel in the car, it's not going to work. Same with the human body, okay? So any help with weight loss? Weight loss is it's very simple, but if you go on an all-food diet, for most people, if your adrenals and your thyroid is not compromised, okay, you are going to you're gonna have an easier time losing weight because it's low calorie and because the fruits are astringent. They cleanse the body and they clean the glands and the organs. So you will lose a lot of weight quickly. Okay, but if you can't lose weight and you have been struggling and you can't lose weight, it's because your adrenals and your thyroid are compromised. Okay, you need to address those. Very, very important that you do so because the thyroid is there for metabolic rate and metabolism. Okay, and the adrenals is there for sugar metabolism, among other things, fighting inflammation, producing neurotransmitters, etc. So if you can't lose weight, I would go on the Fabulous 5 herbs, like I showed you here. And I would go on maybe a 10 or 20 day dark grape only diet or lemon only diet. Use the kidney tea. Okay, and at the same time, I'll take herbs for the adrenals and herbs for the thyroid, and that will get you going nicely and to fix everything nicely up for you, and you will lose weight in a good way. Okay, so let's see. Arthritis, I did cover it already, but I can go over it again if you want me to. Like I said, feel free and ask questions. Okay, see any more coming in. Yeah, so like someone I was asking about loose skin. Okay, if you have loose skin, how do you fix loose skin? Loose skin is a parathyroid issue. Okay, it means your parathyroid gland is compromised because that is a gland that makes use of calcium. Yeah, like I said, people feel free and ask questions. Okay, I'm gonna keep this short, but I'm here to help you the best as I can. So if you have any questions, feel free and ask. I'll do my best to address it. Okay, like I said, if you have any loose skin, a hernia, varicose veins, spider veins, all this is due to calcium utilization issues, and the gland that's responsible for doing that is the parathyroid gland. Okay, so we need to detox the whole body, go and have some fruits, use the green drinks. Okay, use the Fabulous 5 tincture, use the kidney tea, and take a parathyroid glandula. Okay, a glandula. This is going to help you spark the gland up. Okay, and take some endocrine herbs for the endocrine gland, like the thyroid, the pineal gland, the pituitary gland, hypothalamus, and strengthen those. Okay, and then you see that the calcium will be made use of more, and you not have any skin issues or loose skin or any kind of bruising, varicose veins, that sort of thing. You can take care of it. Okay. So yeah, thank you. Hello. Like I said, you have any questions? Feel free and ask. I'm more than happy to help you. So eczema, I covered eczema already. Eczema is due to your skin taking the burden from the kidneys in eliminating waste, because you have like 100 trillion cells, so they tell us, right? And each cell it eats by the blood and eliminates waste by the lymph system. The lymph system takes waste from the cells through the lymph nodes to the kidneys where it's eliminated. If your kidneys are not filtering out that waste, it's going to back up in the lymph system. The lymph system is in every cell. This is eventually going to affect all the cells, organ, tissue, and glands. Okay, so when your kidneys are not functioning properly, the body will try and use the skin to eliminate metabolic waste, but it's not as efficient in doing so. So you're going to experience eruptions in the skin. So this can eczema, psoriasis, anything like that is going to pop up, okay, and affect you. And that's why you have these skin eruptions. So if you wish to fix it, you got to go on 100% fruit diet and use herbs for the kidneys, the adrenals, the lymph system, stomach and bowels, and focus on the kidneys, focus on the adrenal glands, focus on the lymphatic system, okay, and clean things up. And you see, you're going to do very well. Someone says, what kind of fruits? I just covered that, but you can use any fruit you want. Okay, the only fruit I told you to avoid are the avocados, the coconuts, bananas, any heavy fruit you want to avoid, because when you're detoxing, you want to keep things light. You want to use astringent fruits that are going to help you cleanse the lymphatic system and cleanse the body as a whole. Okay. Let's see. Someone says Helos. I just covered that, but I can cover it again if you want me to. Yeah. So guys, any questions? Like I said, feel free and ask. Okay. Let me take this opportunity to say thank you for being here, and also thank you for following my channel. I do appreciate it. Okay, I know it takes you could be spending your time and doing other things, but you're here trying to learn about yourself and detoxification and health, and that's what I'm here to, because I get great joy from helping you as well, and it makes me really happy when just one of you writes to me and tells me that I help them solve a health issue. It's really liberating and fun and addictive, to say the least, because you're helping another human being. So thank you. I do appreciate you being here. Someone says, should we get the flu vaccinations. I believe in natural immunity. It's not, and I don't necessarily for or against it. It's just my personal preference. Okay, it's up to you what path you follow, what path you choose. Okay, shingles. Any kind of viral issue, you have to understand why it's going to be in your body. So viruses in general and bacteria and fungus, they are our cleaners. They come in to do work. They're not our enemies. They don't necessarily hate us, of course, unless it's been bioengineered to do so. Most such pathogens are there to do work. They're there to break down. In viral cases, they target cells, they mark cells for elimination. In terms of bacteria, to break down protein. In terms of fungus, to break down sugars. So when you eat the wrong way, like if you eat protein and starches and the food, it cannot be taken care of, cannot be broken down properly, these things come in there to break it down for you. Okay, and so if you want to avoid it, just eat mono fruits, like a very simple diet of, let's say, fruits and raw veggies, because these are very easy to digest compared to the protein and starches. Okay, and it doesn't allow the food to fester and ferment, so therefore it doesn't attract these pathogens. When it comes to virals come when the immune system is compromised, and they come to target a cell and say, hey, get rid of this cell. So their job is to target. So if you don't want it to be there, keep your immune system healthy. How do you do that? 100% fruit diet, move the lymph system, which is the main immune system, get the kidneys to filter, because anything that comes and the body doesn't want it in there, it will get rid of it through the lymph system, through to the kidneys. And if the lymph system is not working properly and the kidneys not working properly, you'll not be able to eliminate all those pathogens. Okay, so it's very simple. It's cause and effect. These things are there because you created a situation that brought them in. They're not there to necessarily annoy you or hate on you. Okay, so to address that, I would go on 100% fruit diet, use herbs, and use lymphatic herbs especially, and kidney herbs, because you want to move the lymph system, you want to get the kidneys to filter and get rid of all those pathogens. Plus use antimicrobial herbs as well, like woodworm, like garlic is a good one, oregano is a good one. There's so many, the endless amount of herbs. We have some on our website you can get access to. Okay. Someone says, what about soy milk, oat milk, and almond milk? When you're detoxing, when you're trying to heal something, you want to be on raw fruits and veggies. Okay, it's very important because you're trying to get rid of the mucus and acids causing a health issue. When you are not detoxing and you're coasting, you're enjoying yourself in your everyday life, I recommend you do 70% fruits, 30% cooked vegan or veggies. In that case, you can have your oat milks. Okay, then you can use oat milks. It's preferred that you make your own. Okay, like don't go and buy from the store, but if you can't, they're definitely better than using dairy products for sure. So I will use that. Okay, let's see. Okay, I missed a few questions here. Thank you so much for your kind words. I do appreciate it. Appreciate the kind words. Very, very kind of you. Okay, bless you. Yeah. So someone says, I'm already on dialysis, but what can I do so what can I do still to help? Okay. The problem with dialysis is that it cleans the blood, but it doesn't clean the lymph system. Okay, so basically speaking, the lymph system is what can get you better. And if you don't clean the lymph system, and the way to clean the lymph system, as I mentioned before, is with the fruits and with using the kidneys filter out the lymph system. Well, if you're on dialysis, the kidneys are no longer like functioning properly, and the blood is being cleaned, right? But so the lymph system is not where it should be. So how do you get out of that? It's really tough. But if it were me, I'll be on a raw vegan diet. Of course, go see your doctor, ask your doctor, and use herbs for the kidneys to strengthen them. And ideally, you want to make sure you're urinating, because when you go on dialysis, you stop urinating for some people. But if you're urinating, then you're lucky. Then you still have hope. Then you should aim for kidney filtration, meaning that your kidney should be filtering out your lymphatics waste. Okay, and use the herbs, use the raw vegan diet, okay, and drink lots of water with the herbs in the kidney herbs. Flush the whole kidneys, flush the body, and you should be able to get better. Okay, I've seen it happen many times before, so it's not impossible. The only thing that's difficult because you're now under dialysis, you're taking binders and etc., and it complicates matters. So obviously see your doctor and ask your doctor first. But I would be on a high raw vegan diet. And I would be using a lot of water and with the herbs, tons and tons of herbs, the Fabulous 5, the kidney tea, and use kidney tinctures and flush the whole body. And you can get better. You can get out of it. It's possible. Absolutely. Okay. The website to purchase these herbs. So So just like yesterday was Boxing Day, and we had a special on the website where you can get all the herbs you want. Okay, and as you know, herbs tend to be to the pricey side because they're hard to make. They're expensive to make. The herbs are very expensive, but this is an opportunity for you to get the herbs you want on our website, and the website is Mira Mira Herbals HERBALS.info. Okay, so if someone can write it down for me, I appreciate it. I don't think I can do this myself right now, but it's Mira Mira HERBALS.info. And when you go to that website, you can put anything on the cart. And when you're checking out, just use 20 OFF. Okay, and that's going to give you 20% off everything in the cart. Okay, doesn't matter what you put in the cart, you get 20% off. And for tinctures, especially for tinctures, it adds up. That's a great discount for you. So take the opportunity. Again, it's Mira Herbals, MIRAHERBALS.info, and you can get the kidney tea and the Fabulous 5 tincture, and we have the ton of tinctures there for every single body part is there, and designed for you as a herbalist to help you address those issues in a natural way. Okay, let's see. So yeah, any more questions, feel free and ask. I think I'll keep this short today, but I just want to do my best to help you. Someone says, how do I stop smoking? Well, first you got to make a mental decision that you want to stop smoking. That's the first step, okay? Because no matter what path you follow, if you haven't made a decision to change, you won't change. You change for a bit and go back. But smoking and tobacco has a lot of additives in there that trap you, literally, meaning that it makes you addicted to it. So how do we get rid of that? Those chemicals are addictive. I would go on a lemon-only cleanse. That means I have nothing but lemon water, breakfast, lunch, and dinner for 10 to 12 days. 14 days preferred, and I would use the Fabulous 5, okay, the Fabulous 5 tincture, and I would use lots and lots of kidney tea. I'll drink this all day, the kidney tea, okay, and get a kidney tincture as well on the website, and just flush everything out, and you'll be surprised what comes out, especially with the lemon only cleanse. A lot of stuff is going to come out and affect you. Okay, let's see. This is what I'll do to get rid of the remnants of the tobacco in me, the poisons in me. Okay, so 100% fruit diet, the lemon only cleanse, and you'll be doing all you can to flush it out, and give it a little time, of course. Okay, let's see, any more questions? Let's see, how do you get your hair to grow healthier? So I covered this already, but I'm happy to cover it again. The cause of hair loss, okay, it doesn't matter if it's genetic based, doesn't matter if it's hormonal, is acidosis, because when your body is acidic, your glands are affected, your hormones are affected, and this disrupts hormone production, and it creates hair loss. But more importantly, the acidity literally will burn hair follicles off. Okay, it's acids. You see dandruff coming off, and you get itchy scalp, everything. It's acids trying to express themselves. So if you want to fix that, you need to get rid of the acidosis in the whole body. That's why we go on 100% fruits and use the green drinks. The green drinks will supply you the mineral and vitamins you need, and the fruits, of course. But the fruits will pull the mucus and move stagnant mucus and help you eliminate the waste from your lymphatic system through to your kidneys. It will help you do all of that. So 100% fruit diet I would use initially. Fabulous 5 tincture. Okay. Use the kidney tea, get the kidneys to filter. I would use something called Circulation 2 tincture we have on our website, and a Neurological 1 tincture. It boosts blood flow to the scalp. Plus we have a hair oil on the website called Grow Hair Oil, which stimulates blood flow externally as well. So you combine all those and your hair grows nice and thick and beautiful. Okay, it's just a matter of time. Give it a little bit of time and you'll be amazed with the results. Okay. Does a vegan diet help diabetics type 1, type 2? Let me put it this way. There's no other way of healing the glands than on a living, vibrant food diet. Okay, you cannot heal the pancreas, which is involved in your blood sugar issues. You cannot heal the adrenals if you have mucus and acids and your body's acidic. You cannot heal anything, and you cannot have a cooked meal and heal your blood sugar issues. It's not possible, because you are literally transformed chemistry, and there's no energy in it. Because everything in this life is energy. We're always taking energy or giving away energy. When you eat cooked food, you are giving away energy. Okay, because first of all, you have destroyed the chemistry of it. Number two, it has not much energy to give you compared to, say, fruits, even vibrant fruits. Okay, so when you're trying to heal a blood sugar issue, it's necessary to go on a raw vegan diet and use herbs for the Fabulous 5 I showed you, kidney teas. Plus I would use herbs for the pancreas and the liver, and herbs for the adrenals to address all this. Okay, very, very simple, very powerful. Okay, Someone says, what can you use for gum disease? So if you have any kind of a gum disease, apart from the fact that maybe you're not brushing your teeth properly and flossing, is acidosis. Your lymphatic system in your mouth is full of acids. Okay, and this is causing gum disease and causing receding gum, teeth are hurting you, bleeding. All this is acidosis. So how I would remedy it temporarily is I would use baking soda and water, okay, and gargle. So every night I would use coconut oil, oil pulling, and take a half teaspoon of coconut oil, put in your mouth, and gargle for like 5 minutes, and then spit it out, okay, in the toilet and flush it. Do stuff like that. It will alkalize the mouth as you go on a 100% fruit diet and raw vegan diet to alkalize the body, and use the herbs I mentioned. Clean the bowels. Use circulation herbs for the scalp. You see that it will go away. You will not have any issues with your teeth or gums. Okay, very, very simple, very powerful. Okay, so let's see any more questions. Lemon cleanse, is that the master cleanse? So no, so the lemon cleanse I speak of, okay, I kind of devised it. It's basically you take 3 to 5 lemons, okay, and you squeeze it and you drink it undiluted. Like, you don't put water in it. The master cleanse, you put water and you put a little maple syrup and a sprinkle of the cayenne pepper. In my version, it's undiluted. And why? It's because when you're trying to heal the body, you want to get the kidneys to work better. Remember, the kidneys is involved in water regulation. Okay. And I created this plan for people who have kidney issues, because when you have kidney issues, you don't want the kidneys to overwork, and the kidneys are responsible for water regulation. So we want them to rest a bit. So we give them minimal water, okay, for a short period of time, meaning the water is in the fruits, in the lemons. And we will have the teas and the herbs, okay, that's the water supply. And this will allow the kidneys to flush and to strengthen the kidney, the cells, the kidneys. You know, the herbs in there, some of them are diuretics, some of them are strengtheners, some of them are tonics. I mean, they tone the kidneys. So that's the difference between my version and the master cleanse. My version is undiluted lemon, whereas the master cleanse is diluted with cayenne pepper and agave or maple syrup, okay? Okay, let's see. Lemon cleanse is a myth. Yeah, it's a myth according to you, for sure. You know, everything is a myth for somebody. So yeah, have what you choose to believe in is your right. Nobody is there to force you otherwise. Okay. So where can I find the food from a raw vegan? Raw vegan diet means any. You don't cook your foods. It's raw fruits and veggies. It's a raw vegan diet. That's raw vegan means you're eating fruits and veggies raw. You don't cook it. So it can be anything. Now you can have basic level, just eat raw fruits and veggies, or you can have raw vegan meals where you could prepare them, but they're still raw. And you know, that's an art in itself, and it's fun to do. Okay, but you can have big salads. You can have, and so long as it's raw and there's no animal products, then you're good to go. Then you have no issue. Okay, let's see. So someone says, oh. I can see. What books would you recommend to read for on a fruit diet? The books, there's not. I can't say there's an actual book on the fruit diet. I do have a book of my own. You know, I wrote that teaches you how to heal on a raw vegan diet. But there are quite a few. You have to look at the natural healing or natural hygienists, and they're the ones back in the day, like. You know, this is nothing new. The fruit diet and the raw vegan diet is not a new thing. It's been there since, you know, God knows when. Okay, but there's something called the natural hygienist movement back in the early 1900s. You know, towards 1930s, 1940s, and they were using fruits and herbs to heal, and they were using enemas and, you know, cleansing the body. It's known as the natural hygienist movement. And those books, you can find them for free sometimes if you go to I guess it's called Gutenberg Press, and it's free. And you just type in fasting there or type in natural hygienist movement, and you see a lot of information comes. And it's amazing how these people knew how to heal even back in the day, and they're well ahead of their times. Okay, that's before the advent of chemicals and medication, etc. But people were using herbs and fruits and veggies to heal, because this is how human beings were from the beginning of time. Modern medicine is a new thing. Okay, it's not an old thing. Okay, so let's see. My son is growing hair on his back. It's like, he has big boils on his back. Okay. If you see any kind of cyst, any kind of boils, anything like that, okay, you have to understand why it's happening. Again, it's a kidney issue. Your body can't eliminate waste. So what does the body do when it can't get rid of waste in a specific location? It will use either water to buffer acids, it will use cholesterol either to buffer acids, or any alkaline chemistry like calcium. Because when it cannot eliminate the waste through to the lymph nodes to the kidneys, it has to encapsulate these acids and protect itself. Okay, and this is when the balls come in. This is when the cyst comes in. This is when the fibroids come in. You want to get rid of it, allow the kidneys to filter. 100% fruit diet, use herbs for the kidneys, the adrenals, the lymph system, stomach, and bowels, and you see you're going to feel better. And it takes a little bit of time, but it will drain out. Once you open the pathways, okay, by using the fruits and the herbs, you will drain out those acids, and you see you're going to get relief. It's quite simple. Okay. How can you tell if your body is acidic? If your body is acidic, you're going to have symptoms of so-called disease. Okay, you're going to have joint pains. You're going to have diseases. So-called diseases. They come in an acidic environment. You don't have these issues when you're in an alkaline environment. Okay, and what's the cause of acidity? Wrong foods, animal products, cooked starches leave an acid hit on the body. Okay, remember that you always want to be on this alkaline side. Okay, predominantly on the alkaline side. Yes, we do need a bit of acid chemistry in our body for hormones, etc. But you don't want it to be the predominant one. And when it becomes predominant, your body becomes acidic. You start having diseases. So how do you know when your body is acidic? You start having health issues. That's how you know. Okay, and don't let it. If you're having any issues, any health issues, or things are building up, stop it before it gets bad, because the body warns you almost always twice. First, when you put the wrong stuff in it, it will warn you, and then later on, when it's a bit too late, or when it's getting to the chronic level, it will warn you again, and you don't want the second warning. Okay, let's see. Someone said, "What can I do for dark spots on your face?" I'm thinking, are you talking about skin pigmentation? In other words, if you have like blotches of skin, that's a pituitary gland issue. Okay, but the root cause is acidosis. Your body is acidic. It's affecting the mucus, stagnant mucus and acids affecting your pituitary gland. And this is what happens when you have this discoloration in your skin. So again, the same principles, 100% fruit diet, herbs, kidney tea, cleanse the whole body, get the kidneys to filter, move the lymph system with the fruit diet, and you see you get relief. And I would use herbs for the pituitary gland, okay, or a pituitary glandula to help you. Okay, let's see any more questions here. Oh, I appreciate you as well. Thank you. Someone says, I appreciate you greatly. I appreciate you more than you know, because you are taking charge of your own health, and that's a powerful thing. Most people will just not even bother until it's too late. Yeah, the lemon cleanse is a very powerful healer. I mean, don't mess around with it. Okay, it will tell you what's inside your body, and if you think you are healthy, you go on a lemon only cleanse. It will show you otherwise. Okay, see, a lot of people out, the bodybuilders and the fitness gurus, they look great. I mean, don't get me wrong, they look great, but inside it there's this festering, there's issues arising. It's really bad, and you never know. But if you go on a lemon only cleanse, it will show you. It will show you. You won't like what you see sometimes. There's a lot of people are scared of doing that because they won't, it goes against what they have been taught. But the human body needs a break once in a while. The human body needs a cleanse once in a while. And if you don't cleanse it, and you think that eating 5-6 meals a day of high protein starches is a good thing, you have another thing coming, because the body is very resilient, but up to a certain point. After that, it starts going downhill fast. Okay, and then it might be too late. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I think I answered pretty much all the questions. Before I go, please feel free to ask questions. I'll do my best to help you. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, so like before I check out just for any more questions, let me tell you that before, like this is we're having the Boxing Day sale on our website. If you want to start this fruits and herbs thing, it's very simple. You guys change your diet, go 100% fruit diet, use a raw vegan diet at the very least, okay? And you need at the very basic level the herbs, what we call the Fabulous 5 herbs, okay? Fabulous 5. And this has herbs for the kidneys, adrenals, the lymphatic system, endocrine glands, and the bowels, the major system and organs of the body. It cleanses it for you. The herbs are there to clean and strengthen cells, okay? And you use the kidney tea. So you use the Fabulous 5 and the kidney tea. Kidney is essential because the kidneys are the sewer system of the body. Basically, it filters out metabolic waste from the lymph system. So if it's not working properly, everything backs up. And like a sewage, when it backs up, it's full of acids and toxins and bacteria and fungus. It starts affecting other cells, affecting function. Okay, so you don't want that to. I mean, like you don't want that to happen. So that's why we are essential when you're going to have fruit cleanse, invest the extra and go and use the herbs, the Fabulous 5 I mentioned, and the kidney tea. And I mentioned to you before, we're having a sale today, okay, and it's 20% off everything. So all you have to do is go to miraherbals.info, okay, MIRAHERBALS.info. And when you're checking out, take anything on the site, check it out. Put 20 OFF and you get 20% discount, and it's massive when you're buying this stuff because it's a great discount. Okay, so I hope those of you who are interested hear that, and if you need more information, comment on any of my videos and I'll do my best to help you. Okay, so okay, one last one before I go. This is a good question though, because it says I'm 44 and I don't get in the mood. Yeah, well, it happens to a lot of people. Okay, so but this is the easiest thing to fix. If you don't get in the mood, if you have erection issues, if you have libido issues, it's very simple to fix. I'm telling you, you go on a 100% fruit diet, like I'm telling you right now, or with the Fabulous 5 tincture, okay, and the kidney tea. Okay, and flush out all that mucus affecting your glands and your organs. I'm telling you, this is the easiest thing to fix. Okay, like kidney tea, fruit, 100% fruit diet, the herbs. Plus, in addition to these herbs, I would add something called circulation down tincture. Okay, and it has herbs to boost blood flow to the lower extremities, and you'll be surprised how fast you can fix this. Okay, you don't need to do any weird thing to it. Fix the diet, use the herbs, and you can fix any erection problems. It's the easiest thing to fix. Okay, very easy thing to fix. No problem at all. Okay, so yeah, reach out to me if you want. Thank you. Yeah, the website is miraherbals.info. Someone posted it down there. So before I check out and say goodbye, do have a chance to go there. Miraherbals.info is 20% off, 20 OFF. If for any reason you missed this, any of my posts, just comment to me. I'll get back to you. Okay, let's see. Okay, well, that's one last question. Yeah, the kidney tea. I told you, kidney tea, we deliver to the UK. Absolutely. The UK is one of our biggest places we deliver to. Okay, the kidney tea right here, you can get it. Just go to our website, miraherbals.info. Use 20 off, 20 OFF, and everything's 20% off. This is an opportunity to get it for you at a good price. Okay, and you're well worth it. Okay. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much. I do appreciate it for you coming on. Like really, I do. And I hope I did answer most of your questions, and I will come back. Okay, I would hope to do this more often. But I just want to say thank you. Happy holidays to you. Merry Christmas is past, but I wish you the best, and I wish you and your family the best. And I'm so thankful for you. I'm so appreciative that you're here, and I'm also very thankful that you're taking action in your own health and learning this stuff as well. Okay, because it makes me so happy to see other people helping themselves. But thank you, bless you again, and I will be back, okay, to help you. And thank you so much again. Like, it means a lot to me that you're here, and it means a lot that I can help you in some way, shape, or form. Bless you again, and all the best to you. Okay.